All chosen ones, this is no accident. It's not a coincidence. This coming Monday, November 3rd, the world as we know it is set for a major cosmic reset, and you, as one of the chosen, are right at the heart of this change. It's especially for those who are awake for the star seeds and for the light workers who have felt for months, maybe even years, that something big was about to happen. That feeling in your gut, that constant sense of anticipation, has all been leading up to this moment. This Monday isn't just another day. It's a gateway. A powerful energy portal is opening up a karmic clearinghouse that will completely change the destinies of those who are ready. The line between the third and fifth dimensions will become incredibly thin, making way for miracles, shifts in destiny, and huge leaps in consciousness that most people can't even imagine. They'll ignore the signs and the energy. They'll be caught up in the chaos as the old world falls apart. But you'll be different. You'll see the truth. This video is your final guide. It's your activation key. Before we go on, you need to connect your energy to this sacred space. This is a very important first step. Quickly like this video to let the universe know that you're open and ready to receive this divine download. Subscribe to Portal of Awakening and turn on all notifications, because the messages and energy updates in the coming days will be really important for your journey. This channel is more than just videos. It's a guide for the chosen, and you need to stay connected. Finally, and most importantly, I want you to say that you're ready. In the comments, type the number 111 right now. Typing 111 is a powerful way to set your intention. It tells your higher self and your spirit guides that you know this is the right time and that you're ready to go through the portal. Do it now. Like, subscribe, and type 111. Let the universe know you're awake and paying attention. The energy of this video is made to amplify the intentions of those who interact with it, creating a strong collective field of awakening. When you join in, you add your light to this field, making it stronger for all of us. For weeks, the Schumann resonance, which is like the heartbeat of our planet, has been going up and down a lot. NASA has reported strange solar activity and electromagnetic changes that are affecting not just our technology, but also changing our cells and energy. These aren't random events. This is the beginning. This is the cosmic orchestra tuning up before the great symphony of awakening starts on Monday. The news will talk about chaos, disruption, and fear. They're programmed to see only the surface. But you, the spiritually aware, are feeling the cause. You're feeling the frequency shift in your bones and in your soul. This shift is meant to get rid of old, heavy karmic energy from the planet and from our lives. It's like a divine reset button. For those who are vibrating in fear, ignorance, or attachment to the old 3D world, the key is to recognize the signs of your own personal upgrade. While others are confused, you'll be clear. While they're afraid, you'll feel a strong sense of purpose. That's why you're here to understand the 7 powerful spiritual signs that show you're seeing the truth. They can't. These aren't just feelings. They're cosmic confirmations that you're on the right path, that you're a sign of this new beginning. Ignoring these signs would be like a captain ignoring their compass in a storm. You need to understand them, embrace them, and use them to navigate the amazing shift that's happening. The first spiritual sign, the most common and often misunderstood, is hearing persistent, high-frequency ringing or humming in your ears. Let me be clear, This isn't tinnitus. This is something different. It's a sound that seems to come from inside, not outside. It's a clean, pure tone, sometimes in one ear, sometimes in both. And it often happens when you're still just before you sleep, when you wake up, or during meditation. This is the sound of your energy body tuning itself to the incoming 5D frequency. Think of yourself as a divine radio receiver. Your whole life, you've been tuned to the heavy static frequency of the third dimension. Now, as the powerful energies of November 3rd get closer, the universe is turning the dial. That ringing is the sound of your receiver locking onto a new, higher, clearer station. You're literally downloading light codes, cosmic information, and energy upgrades directly from the galactic core. Each time you hear that tone, don't worry. Pause, breathe, close your eyes, and say, "I'm open to receive all divine guidance and upgrades that are for my highest good." You're being fine-tuned. Your ancestors and spirit guides are calibrating your frequency to handle and integrate the massive wave of light that will wash over the planet on Monday. Those who aren't chosen won't hear this. Their receivers are still covered in the dust of the old world. But you're hearing the music of the spheres. You're hearing the sound of your own becoming. This sign is proof that your third eye is opening and your crown chakra is activating, getting ready to receive a new level of divine intelligence. The second powerful sign that shows you're seeing the truth is a big shift in your dream state. Your dreams aren't just the random processing of your day. They've become vivid, clear, and full of meaning. You're experiencing what can only be described as a dream portal activation. Night after night, you're going into the astral realm, not just watching, but participating. You might be flying over landscapes you've never seen, meeting beings of light who give you advice that's mysterious but resonates deeply, or even reliving moments from past lives to clear old karma. Pay attention to numbers, symbols, and animals that appear in these dreams. They aren't random. They're direct messages from your subconscious and your higher self, getting you ready for the choices you'll need to make after the November 3rd shift. Many of you are reporting dreams where you're in a classroom, learning new skills, or being tested. This is because your soul is attending a celestial academy while your body rests. You're getting spiritual training for your new mission on the new earth. Others are having very emotional dreams, clearing out deep fears and traumas from your family history. Don't be afraid. This is a sacred shadow purge, a necessary cleansing of your emotional body so you can hold more light. The line between the conscious and subconscious mind is disappearing, and your dreams are the bridge. Before you go to sleep each night, intend to remember your dreams and to receive clear guidance for your path. Keep a dream journal by your bed. The wisdom you're receiving in your sleep is more valuable than any book or course. It's your personal divine roadmap for the great awakening delivered to you every night. As you prepare for the day, everything changes. If you've been experiencing these vivid prophetic dreams, if your nights have become a classroom for your soul, in the comments type, "I am a divine navigator," to anchor this truth into your reality. By saying this, you're telling the universe that you accept your role as a conscious dreamer, an explorer of the higher realms. Type, "I am a divine navigator," and feel your connection to your dream portal strengthen instantly. The third spiritual sign is a sudden shift in your physical sensitivities, especially to food and your environment. Foods you used to love might now feel heavy, toxic, and hard to digest. You might suddenly hate processed foods, heavy meats, or too much sugar, and instead crave clean, high-vibration foods like fresh fruits, organic vegetables, and pure water. Don't ignore this as just a food whim. This is your body's intelligence talking to you as your frequency rises to get ready for the November 3rd gateway. Your body can no longer handle the heavy, low-vibration energies of the old world's food. Your body is rejecting anything that would lower your vibration and stop you from integrating the incoming light codes. You're being guided to purify your temple. This isn't a punishment. It's a profound act of self-love, orchestrated by your higher self. You're shedding the density of the 3D world on a cellular level. You might also notice you're more sensitive to your environment. Crowded places like malls or supermarkets might suddenly feel overwhelming, almost suffocating. You might feel a strong need for solitude, nature, and silence. You're becoming very aware of the energy pollution of the modern world. The chaotic frequencies of technology, the fear broadcast by the media, and the psychic desperation of the unawakened masses. This isn't you becoming weak. It's you becoming powerful. Your energy field is expanding and becoming more refined, like a finely tuned instrument. You can now feel the subtle, discordant energies that you used to be numb to. Listen to this calling. Spend as much time in nature as you can before Monday. Walk barefoot on the earth to ground your energy. Drink plenty of pure water to help your body flush out energy toxins. Your body isn't failing you. It's ascending with you. It's your sacred vehicle for this earthly journey, and it's communicating its needs to you very clearly. Listen to it. Honor it. Nurture it. This physical purification is a necessary step in getting ready for the huge energies that are about to arrive. You're becoming a crystalline being of light, and your physical habits need to reflect this deep inner change. You are what you eat, but more importantly, you are what you vibrate at, and your body is asking for the fuel that matches your new elevated frequency. The fourth, and maybe most intensely felt spiritual sign, is a sudden, overwhelming wave of emotional volatility that seems to come from nowhere. This is a critical signpost on your journey, but it's the one that causes the most confusion and fear among those who are awakening. You might find yourself swinging from moments of deep bliss, joy, and interconnectedness to deep wells of sadness, grief, or even rage, all in 1 hour. One moment you're crying at the beauty of a sunset, feeling connected to all of creation, and the next you're consumed by an ancient anger that has no clear trigger in your current life. Let me be clear. You're not losing your mind. You're not becoming unstable. What you're experiencing is the Great Purge. As the high-frequency light of the approaching November 3rd gateway floods our planet, it acts like a divine pressure washer on the human soul. It's cleaning away centuries, even thousands of years, of deeply buried, unhealed, and repressed emotional energy. Every bit of trauma, every shadow of fear, every echo of grief from your own life, your family history, and even your past lives is being forced to the surface to be seen, acknowledged, and finally released. This process is intense, raw, and can be deeply unsettling. The unawakened masses are also feeling this energy pressure, but they don't have the spiritual understanding to know what it is. They'll mistake this cosmic purge for personal depression, anxiety, or rage. They'll lash out, numb themselves, and project their inner turmoil onto the world, creating more chaos and fear. You'll see this get worse as Monday approaches, but you, the chosen one, have the wisdom to see the truth. You understand that this isn't your emotion to hold, it's your emotion to release. When a wave of sadness washes over you, don't fight it, don't analyze it. Just let yourself feel it. Breathe into it and say, I acknowledge this ancient grief. I thank it for its lessons, and I now release it from my being into the light. When a surge of anger boils within you, you find a safe way to let it move through you. Scream into a pillow, go for a run, punch the air, and as it subsides, thank it for showing you where your boundaries were violated across lifetimes, and let it go. You're a sacred alchemist, turning the lead of old trauma into the gold of spiritual freedom. Each tear you cry is cleansing your energy field. Each surge of anger you release is reclaiming your power. You're making your vessel lighter, more crystalline, so you can anchor the 5D frequencies of the new earth. Don't be afraid of your own emotional depths. You're just clearing out the basement of your soul to make room for a miracle. This emotional clearing is the essential groundwork for the massive destiny shift that the November 3rd portal promises. You can't carry the baggage of the past through a gateway to the future. The universe is helping you unpack once and for all. This isn't a breakdown. It's the breakthrough you've been praying for. To amplify this sacred process of purification and to tell the cosmos that you're willing to participate in your own liberation, I need you to do something small but incredibly powerful. Go to the comments section right now and type the words, I release and I ascend. As you type these words, imagine all the heavy, old, stagnant emotional energy leaving your body as a dark cloud, dissolving into the brilliant light of the galactic sun. Feel your body becoming lighter, brighter, and more radiant. Typing I release and I ascend is a sacred decree. It's you telling your higher self, your guides, and the entire universe that you're giving up the struggle and embracing the flow of your own magnificent becoming. Do this now. Let this collective declaration create a wave of healing energy that sweeps across the planet. This leads us to the fifth powerful spiritual sign, one that can often bring a sense of loneliness or loss before the great revelation of its true purpose. This is the dissolution of relationships that no longer vibrate at the same level as your ascending soul. As your personal frequency continues to rise in preparation for the November 3rd shift, you're becoming a living, walking tuning fork for a higher dimensional reality. As a result, people, situations, and even career paths that vibrate at a lower, denser frequency can no longer comfortably exist in your world. It's a matter of pure energy physics. You may have noticed that conversations with old friends suddenly feel draining, superficial, and meaningless. You may feel a growing distance between you and certain family members, a gap that can't be bridged by shared history alone. Romantic partnerships that were built on a foundation of trauma bonding, codependency, or ego needs may suddenly feel intolerable, even suffocating. Please listen to me when I say this. This isn't your fault, and it isn't their fault. It's just a vibrational parting of the ways. The universe, in its infinite wisdom and compassion, is lovingly removing from your life anything that isn't a match for the person you're becoming. It's clearing the stage for the arrival of your true soul family. The loneliness you may feel right now is a sacred temporary state of being. It's a holy void, a time when you're meant to fall deeply in love with yourself, to strengthen your connection to the divine, to become whole and sovereign in your own energy. You're being asked to release your attachment to relationships that were defined by obligation, shared wounds, or societal expectations. This can be painful. It can feel like a deep loss. But I promise you that what's coming is infinitely greater than what you're leaving behind. The November 3rd Gateway isn't just a portal for personal transformation. It's a cosmic magnet for soul resonance. As you step through that energy threshold, you'll start to attract very quickly the people who are your true vibrational peers, your soul tribe. These are the beings who speak your language, who see your light, who challenge you to grow, and who celebrate your essence without condition. They'll be based on a shared destiny. You'll recognize them not by what they say, but by how you feel in their presence, seen, understood, activated, and at home. So, if you find your social circle shrinking, don't despair. Don't cling to what's falling away. Bless it, thank it for the lessons, and release it with grace. You're not being abandoned, you're being prepared. You're graduating from karmic connections to cosmic connections, and the reunion you've been yearning for across lifetimes is about to begin. This period of solitude is your final exam, and the reward is the arrival of a love and a community that truly matches the magnificence of your soul. The sixth spiritual sign is an explosive activation of your higher sensory perception and a simultaneous collapse of your experience of linear time. Your intuition is no longer a soft whisper that you can easily ignore. It's become a loud, clear, and persistent inner voice, a divine GPS that's constantly guiding you. You're experiencing intuitive hits or psychic downloads more often and with greater accuracy. You might suddenly just know something is true without any logical evidence to support it. You might think of a person you haven't spoken to in years, and they text you moments later. You might have a sudden feeling that you need to leave a place, only to find out later that you narrowly avoided a negative situation. This isn't a coincidence. This is your clear sense, your clear feeling coming online. You might start seeing shimmering lights, orbs, or energetic patterns in the corner of your eye. This is your clairvoyance, your clear seeing beginning to activate. You might hear guidance or names whispered in your mind just as you're falling asleep. Your third eye, the pineal gland, is being decalcified by the incoming light codes, and you're beginning to perceive the true multidimensional nature of reality that exists just beyond the thin veil of 3D perception. You're remembering your innate psychic abilities, the birthright of every human soul. Along with this intuitive explosion, you're experiencing a complete breakdown of linear time. This is one of the most disorienting, but also one of the most liberating signs. The 3D world is built on the rigid construct of a past, present, and future. You may experience moments where time seems to speed up, where an entire day vanishes in what feels like a few hours. Conversely, you might experience time slowing down, where a single minute stretches into an eternity, allowing you to perceive incredible detail in the world around you. You're having more frequent and intense experiences of déjà vu, which aren't just neurological glitches, but are bleed-throughs from parallel lifetimes or echoes from your soul's recognition of a pre-planned destiny. Point. You're catching glimpses of the future in daydreams or flashes of insight. You're no longer living on a single straight timeline. You're beginning to operate in the quantum field, in the eternal now moment, where all possibilities exist simultaneously. This is why you're seeing repeating number sequences everywhere. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4. They're cosmic winks, confirming that you're in perfect alignment with divine timing. They're nodes on the energy grid, moments where the veil is particularly thin, reminding you to pay attention to your thoughts, because at that moment, your power of manifestation is amplified. The collapse of time is a sign that you're moving from a 3D consciousness of reaction to a 5D consciousness of creation. The November 3rd gateway will accelerate this process exponentially. After this shift, the gap between your thought and its manifestation in your reality will shrink. You're being trained right now to become a master of your focus and a conscious creator of your reality, because in the new earth, you'll build your world with the power of your intention. Trust your gut feelings. Honor the synchronicities. Acknowledge the number sequences. You're no longer just a passenger on a timeline. You're learning to be the pilot navigating the infinite ocean of the cosmos from the command center of your heart. This phenomenon of seeing repeating numbers is a collective experience for the awakened. A shared language of the universe that confirms we're all on this journey together. It's a beautiful and powerful validation of our path. I want to see the power of our collective connection. In the comments, share the number sequence that you've been seeing the most. Is it 1, 1, 1, 1? The call to awakening. Is it 222? The sign of new beginnings and faith. Is it 333? The confirmation of mind, body, spirit, alignment. Whatever it is, type it in the comments. Let's create a tapestry of synchronicity and see just how deeply we're all connected and guided by the same divine intelligence. Let this act as a powerful affirmation that you're not alone on this path. Now, we must address the seventh and final spiritual sign, and in many ways, it's the culmination of all the others. It's the most subtle, yet the most profound proof that you're seeing the truth that others can't. This sign is a deep, unshakable, and often illogical sense of peace and knowing that resides in the very core of your being, even amidst the escalating external chaos. While the world around you spirals into fear, division, and uncertainty, while the news screams of crisis and collapse, you feel a quiet, centered calm in your heart. It's not apathy. It's not dissociation. It's a profound, embodied knowing that everything is unfolding in perfect divine order. It's the deep, cellular memory of your soul finally awakening, reminding you that you've trained for these exact times over many lifetimes. Many lifetimes have led you to this point. You are an ancient warrior of light, a sacred anchor for the new consciousness, and you intuitively understand that this planetary shift isn't an ending, but the magnificent beginning you've been anticipating. This profound inner peace serves as the ultimate confirmation that you've successfully transitioned your primary identity from your ego-driven mind to your higher self. The ego thrives on fear, drama, and the illusion of control. Your higher self, conversely, resides in the boundless wisdom of the quantum field and possesses the capacity to see the bigger picture. It understands that the dismantling of the old 3D matrix, the collapse of corrupt financial systems, the exposure of political deception, and the breakdown of unsustainable social structures are necessary and beautiful components of the Bashan the planet's rebirth. You're witnessing a demolition to pave the way for a divine new construction, while others cling desperately to the wreckage of a sinking ship. You stand calmly on the shore, your gaze fixed on the horizon, awaiting the arrival of a magnificent new vessel. This inner peace is your power. It is your primary mission. In the days leading up to and following the November 3rd gateway, your calm, high-vibrational presence will serve as a lighthouse for others lost in the storm of fear. They will be drawn to your energy without fully understanding why. Your very being will transmit a frequency of hope, trust, and sovereignty, helping to stabilize the collective consciousness. Don't be swayed by the fear-mongering of the masses or the media. Don't allow their panic to infiltrate your sacred sphere of peace. Your job isn't to fight the old world. It's to hold the frequency of the new one. This inner knowing is the ultimate confirmation of your role as one of the chosen ones. You aren't here to be a victim of circumstance. You're here to be a master of vibration. You perceive the truth that love is the ultimate reality, that this ascension is planned and divinely orchestrated, and that the best is truly yet to come. Hold on to this peace, nurture it, and let it be your guide and your shield. It's the most powerful gift you can offer the world during these monumental times, and it's undeniable proof that you're awake, ready, and home. That seventh symptom, that unshakable, profound inner peace, isn't a passive state of being. It's your shield, your sword, and the ultimate confirmation that you've graduated from the chaotic classroom of the third dimension and are now standing at the threshold of mastery. This peace is the bedrock upon which you'll build your new reality. But understanding these 7 symptoms and recognizing them within yourself is just the beginning. It's the diagnosis, the confirmation that you're indeed one of the chosen ones actively undergoing the ascension process. The next step, the most critical phase of this entire event, is conscious and deliberate participation. You're not meant to be a passive bystander watching this cosmic event unfold. You're a key player, a divine architect, a co-creator in this grand planetary rebirth. The energies culminating on Monday, November 3rd, aren't just happening times to times you. They're flowing times through times you. You're a designated anchor point, a living conduit for the 5D frequencies of the new Earth. Therefore, what you do, what you think, and how you direct your energy in the final hours leading up to this gateway will have monumental consequences not only for your own personal timeline, but also for the collective consciousness of humanity. The time for observation is over. The time for sacred action is now. What I'm about to share with you aren't mere suggestions. They're a sacred protocol, a series of powerful ritualistic steps designed to cleanse your energetic field, protect your frequency, and align you with the highest possible timeline of abundance, love, and purpose that this portal is making available. The preparation you do now will determine the trajectory of your soul for years, even decades to come. First, you must understand times, why times this is happening now. This November 3rd gateway isn't a random celestial occurrence. It's a divinely timed, precision-engineered convergence of cosmic cycles foretold in ancient texts and prophecies across countless cultures. We're at the final dying breath of a 26,000-year cosmic cycle. We're witnessing the end of the Kali Yuga, the Iron Age of darkness and illusion. And we're standing at the very dawn of the Satya Yuga, the golden age of truth and enlightenment. The planet herself, our beloved Gaia, has decreed that she is ascending into a higher dimensional frequency, and she's taking with her all those willing and able to match her new vibration. For millennia, humanity has been living under a quarantine of sorts, a veil of forgetting that has kept us locked in a dense 3D matrix of fear, separation, and limitation. This matrix is now being systematically dismantled. The influx of gamma photonic light from the great central sun, which will peak on Monday, is acting as a universal solvent, dissolving these old structures of control. This light isn't just energy. It's conscious, intelligent, and encoded with the divine blueprint for the new human. It's filled with light codes designed to activate the dormant, so-called junk DNA within our very cells, awakening our latent abilities for telepathy, instant manifestation, and profound healing. This is the fabled Great Awakening. It's the return of the Christ consciousness, not in a single person, but as a collective field of awareness accessible to every soul who chooses it. This is why you've felt like a stranger in a strange land for so long. It's why the systems of this world have felt so deeply wrong to you. Your soul remembers a time of freedom, connection, and magic, and it chose to incarnate at this precise, pivotal moment in Earth's history to help anchor that memory back into the collective field. You're a member of the ground crew. You're part of the 144000. Not a literal number, but an archetypal frequency of souls who volunteered to be the first to awaken and hold the light for the rest of humanity. This is your mission. This is your purpose. The November 3rd portal is the single greatest opportunity in modern history to fulfill that mission and to quantum leap into the reality your soul has always known was possible. This gateway is a cosmic alignment that creates a powerful energetic corridor, a wormhole between the third dimension and the fifth. Think of it like a hot air balloon. To ascend, you must release the sandbags of fear, doubt, resentment, and unforgiveness that have been weighing you down. The emotional purge you've been experiencing, that fourth symptom, was the beginning of this process. Now we must complete it with conscious intention. The universe is meeting you halfway, but you must take the final decisive steps. Your participation isn't just requested, it's required. You're the master of your reality, the sovereign creator of your experience. The universe won't override your free will. You must choose times to ascend. You must choose times to step through the gate. This is the moment to claim your power, to rise from the ashes of the old world, and to declare your readiness to embrace a new paradigm of existence. As a declaration of your sacred role in this planetary shift, as an affirmation of your commitment to your soul's mission, I want you to go to the comments right now and type the powerful decree, "I am a pillar of light." As you type this, I want you to close your eyes for just a moment and visualize a brilliant, shimmering pillar of golden white light extending from the heart of the cosmos, moving down through your crown chakra, through your entire body, and anchoring deep into the crystalline core of the earth. See yourself as this unwavering, radiant pillar. Feel your strength, feel your purpose by typing, "I am a pillar of light." You aren't just commenting on a video. You're casting a powerful, energetic spell. You're informing every level of your being. Conscious, subconscious, and superconscious. that you accept your divine responsibility to be an anchor for the incoming 5D frequencies. You're joining a global grid of lightworkers, and together we will stabilize the energy of this planet through its great rebirth. Feel the shift in your energy as you claim this powerful truth. Now let's begin with the sacred protocol for preparation. The first and most immediate step you must take is a practice of conscious disengagement and energetic protection. For the next few days, leading up to and including Monday, you must treat your energetic field as a sacred temple. You must become a ruthless guardian at the gate of your own consciousness. This means you must consciously and deliberately disconnect from all sources of low-vibrational, fear-based energy. Turn off the mainstream news. It's the primary tool of the old matrix designed specifically to harvest your emotional energy through the generation of fear, anger, and division. Its frequency is toxic to your ascending vessel. Log off of social media platforms that leave you feeling drained, anxious, or in a state of comparison and judgment. Unfollow accounts that promote chaos and negativity. You must also, for this short but critical period, lovingly distance yourself from people in your life who are energy vampires. Those who are perpetually pessimistic, who thrive on drama, or who belittle your spiritual beliefs. You aren't abandoning them. You're temporarily placing yourself in an energetic quarantine to protect your own frequency. You can't afford to have your vibration lowered in these final, crucial hours. Your energy is your most precious currency. Guard it fiercely during this time. Instead of consuming external media, consume silence. Consume nature. Consume high-frequency music, such as solfeggio frequencies or 432 Hz healing tones. Listen to guided meditations. Read spiritual texts that uplift and inspire you. You're recalibrating your entire being, and you must surround yourself with the frequencies that match your destination. Visualize a bubble of shimmering violet-blue light around your entire body each morning. This is the light of Archangel Michael's protection. Ask him to shield you from all negative energies, seen and unseen. This isn't about hiding from the world. It's about creating a pristine, energetic environment within yourself so that you can receive the incoming light codes with maximum clarity and grace. The second step is the creation of a sacred physical space. Your external environment is a direct reflection of your internal state. To prepare for this monumental shift, you must designate a small area in your home as your personal sanctuary, your ascension altar. It doesn't need to be large or elaborate, but it must be intentional. Choose a quiet corner where you won't be disturbed. Cleanse this space, physically removing all clutter. Clutter holds stagnant energy and will impede the flow of the new frequencies. Then, cleanse the space energetically. The most powerful way to do this is by smudging with sacred herbs like white sage, palo santo, or cedar. As you light the herb and let the smoke waver through the space, state your intention aloud. I cleanse this space of all negative, stagnant, and discordant energies. Only energies of the highest divine love and light are welcome here. As you do this, you aren't just clearing the room. You're sending a powerful signal to the universe that you're preparing a holy temple for a divine event. Place objects on your altar that hold a high vibration for you. This could be crystals, selenite, for cleansing and connecting to higher realms, black tourmaline for protection and grounding, rose quartz for for unconditional love. Amethyst for intuition. Place a white candle on your altar to represent the pure light of your own divinity and the fire of transformation. You might add a picture of a spiritual master you resonate with, a feather you found in nature, or a glass of pure filtered water to absorb the incoming energies. This altar will be your energetic anchor point. In the hours leading up to and on November 3rd, spend as much time as you can in this sacred space, in meditation, in prayer, or simply in silent contemplation. This act of creating a sacred space grounds the celestial energies into the physical realm. It declares that you're honoring this event not just as an idea, but as a tangible, reality-altering experience. The third and deeply purifying step is a sacred water ritual for auric cleansing. Water is a powerful and conscious element, a universal conductor of energy and a purifier of form. In the evening before November 3rd, or on the morning of the day itself, you must perform a ritual cleansing of your auric field. The simplest way to do this is with a sacred bath. Fill your tub with the warmest water you can comfortably enjoy. As the water is running, add at least 2 cups of pure sea salt or Epsom salts. Salt is a crystalline structure that has been used for millennia to purify and cleanse the energetic body, pulling out psychic toxins and emotional debris from your aura. Then add a few drops of essential oils. Frankincense is magnificent for raising your spiritual vibration and connecting you to the divine. Sandalwood is for grounding and opening the higher chakras. As you add these elements to the water, hold your hands over the bath and speak a powerful intention directly into the water. Say something like, "I bless and consecrate this water. I charge it with the power to cleanse my physical, emotional, and energetic bodies of all that no longer serves my highest good. As I step into this water, I release all fear, all doubt, all past trauma, and all karmic density. I emerge purified, renewed, and ready to receive the highest frequencies of light available to me." As you soak in this consecrated water for at least 20 minutes, keep your intention in mind. Visualize the salty water pulling all the darkness and heaviness from your aura, dissolving it completely. See your own body of light becoming brighter, clearer, and more radiant. Mix the salt and a few drops of oil with a natural body wash, and as you scrub your body, hold the same powerful intention of purification and release. This isn't just a bath, it's a baptism. It's a conscious shedding of your old skin, a deliberate act of purification that prepares your physical and energetic vessel to become a clear and flawless chalice for the divine light of the November 3rd gateway. Finally, we arrive at the most potent act of preparation, the crafting and declaration of your divine intention. The energy of this gateway is like a powerful neutral cosmic wind. Without a rudder and a destination, you'll simply be buffeted by its force. Your intention is your rudder. Your declaration is your destination. You must get crystal clear on what you're releasing and what you're calling into your life. Take a piece of paper. Pen and paper, not a digital device, as the physical act of writing is a powerful act of manifestation. At the top of the page, write, "By the grace of my own divine power, and in alignment with my highest good, I now decree," then create 2 columns. On the left, write, "I now release," under this heading, and write down everything you're choosing to leave behind in the old 3D paradigm. Be specific. Release fear of financial lack. Release patterns of self-sabotage. Release feelings of unworthiness. Release codependent relationships. Release physical ailments. Release any and all energies, contracts, and timelines that aren't in service to your soul's sovereign evolution. On the right side, write, "I now call in." Under this heading, write down in the present tense, as if it has already happened, everything you're choosing to manifest in the new earth. I am living in a state of abundant financial flow. I am in a loving, sacred partnership with my divine soulmate. I am walking my highest soul purpose with joy and clarity. My body is a vibrant, self-healing temple of light. Be bold. Be audacious. Don't limit yourself with the logic of the old world. This portal is a gateway to the quantum field, where anything you can imagine is possible. Once you've written this sacred decree, take it to your altar. Read your entire decree aloud, with passion, with power, with the unshakable conviction of a sovereign creator, God or goddess. You aren't asking. You aren't begging. You're commanding your reality into being. This is the ultimate act of reclaiming your power. After you've read it, you can either safely burn the paper in a fireproof bowl, symbolizing the alchemical transformation of your intention into energy, or you can place it under a crystal on your altar to continue radiating its frequency out into the universe. This sacred decree is your new cosmic contract, written by you for you. It's your declaration of spiritual independence, your personal map for the new earth. By performing this powerful ritual, you're ensuring that when the great wave of cosmic energy arrives on Monday, it will flow times through times you and manifest according to your highest and most beautiful design. You won't be a victim of the shift. You'll be its master. And so we arrive. We stand together, you and I, and all the pillars of light across this beautiful planet at the precipice of the great turning. The final moments are upon us. All of your preparation, every tear you've shed in your emotional purge, every craving for light-filled food, every lonely moment you've spent in sacred solitude, it has all led you to this holy, singular, and magnificent moment. Now, this isn't a moment to be feared. It's a moment to be revered. On Monday, November 3rd, you won't be a witness to a miracle. You'll be the very vessel through which the miracle is born. The energies that have been building in the cosmos, the spikes in the Schumann resonance, the waves of photonic light from the great central sun, they're all converging into a single divine crescendo, and your heart is the tuning fork that will anchor this symphony onto the earthly plane. Now comes the graduation. Now comes the activation. What you do on this day will echo through eternity, defining the dawn of a new golden age for all of humanity. This is the 0 point, the moment of divine reset, the instant where the old world and the new earth timelines diverge, and you, with the sovereign power of your focused intention, will choose your path. You're ready. You were born ready. Every lifetime you've ever lived has been a preparation for this precise, sacred appointment with destiny. On the morning of November 3rd, before you do anything else, before you engage with the world, you must first engage with your own divinity. Go to your sacred altar space that you've prepared. Light your white candle. Hold the sacred decree of your intentions that you so powerfully crafted. Your first act of the day must be to greet the dawn, not just as a sunrise, but as the symbolic birth of your new reality. If you can stand outside and feel the morning air on your skin, face the east, and as the first rays of light touch the horizon, read your decree aloud once more. Speak it not as a list of hopes, but as a statement of fact, a declaration of your sovereign reality. Feel the power of your own voice, programming the quantum field around you. As you speak, your I release statements. Visualize those energies dissolving like mist in the morning sun. As you speak your I call in statements, feel the photons of the new dawn entering your body. This is your first and most powerful act of co-creation. On this monumental day, you're aligning your personal sunrise with the sunrise of the collective. You're stating to the universe, I am an active and willing participant in the birth of the new earth. Throughout the day, your primary task is to maintain the pristine high frequency you've cultivated. Be in a state of joyful, peaceful anticipation. Avoid all conflict, all drama, all entanglement with the chaos of the dying 3D world. This is the most important spiritual holiday of your lifetime. Spend it in nature, walking barefoot on the earth, allowing Gaia to stabilize and ground your energy. Lie on the grass and look at the sky, feeling your connection to the cosmos. Drink copious amounts of pure water, adding a squeeze of lemon or a pinch of sea salt to help your body's electrical system conduct the incoming energies with greater ease. You want your physical vessel to be as clear and unobstructed as possible. This is a day for being, not for doing. It's a day for receiving. Now, there will be a peak moment during the day. A specific window where the portal is at its most wide open, where the veil is at its thinnest. For many, this will be felt intuitively. But a powerful energetic marker will be the moment the clock strikes 3 p.m. in your local time. This number, 333, represents the perfect alignment of mind, body, and spirit. And it's a powerful activation code for the ascended masters who are overseeing this great shift. At this time, or at any time during the day, that you feel a powerful intuitive pull, you must perform your final activation. Go to your sacred space. Sit in a comfortable meditative posture. Close your eyes. Begin by taking 3 deep cleansing breaths. With each inhale, breathe in pure, golden white light from the great central Sunday. With each exhale, release any last remaining vestiges of fear, doubt, or anxiety. Now bring your awareness to the base of your spine, to your root chakra. Visualize a thick, powerful cord of ruby red light extending from your root, traveling deep, deep down into the earth, past the soil and the rock, and anchoring directly into the brilliant crystalline heart of Gaia. Feel her ancient, loving, stable energy flowing up this cord into your body, grounding you, protecting you, holding you. You're safe, you're supported, you're a child of the earth. Now bring your awareness to the top of your head, to your crown chakra. Visualize your crown opening like a 1,000-petaled lotus flower and see a brilliant, shimmering pillar of diamond white light descending from the heart of the cosmos, from the great central Sunday. This is the activation light. That light represents the wave of ascension energy. Allow this light to pour into the very center of your being through your crown chakra, permeating every cell. Experience it as a warm, tingling, and effervescent energy. Understand that this light possesses intelligence. Feel it activating your pineal gland, often referred to as your third eye, and awakening your clairvoyant sight enhancing your intuitive abilities. Sense it flowing into your throat chakra, unlocking and liberating your most authentic truth, allowing you to speak your mind freely and honestly. Feel it pouring into your heart center, expanding your capacity for unconditional love to such a degree that your heart feels as vast and limitless as the universe itself. Sense it moving downwards through your solar plexus chakra, igniting your sovereign power, and then into your sacral and root chakras, effectively clearing away any remaining karmic debris or energetic blockages that may be holding you back. Now visualize this divine cosmic light and the divine earth light converging in the center of your chest, in the sacred space of your heart. See them swirling together, creating a blindingly brilliant sphere of golden light within your heart. This represents the activation of your Christ consciousness, a higher state of awareness and compassion. This is the genesis, the birth of your new 5D energetic system, aligning you with a higher vibrational reality. In this elevated state, silently affirm to yourself, I now fully and completely accept and integrate all light codes, all DNA activations, and all frequency upgrades that are in perfect alignment with my soul's highest path and purpose. I am a sovereign being of light, independent and empowered. I am a citizen of the new earth, a world of higher consciousness. I have stepped through the portal, crossing the threshold into a new reality. It is done. It is done. It is done. Remain in this receptive state for as long as you feel comfortable, simply receiving the energy and simply being present in the moment. You might perceive colors, hear subtle tones, or feel your body vibrating with energy. All of these sensations are perfectly normal and are indicative of the profound transformation you are undergoing. You are, in essence, being reborn into a new version of yourself. When you feel ready, slowly and gently, bring your awareness back to your physical body, wiggle your fingers and toes, grounding yourself in the present moment, and then open your eyes. The energy you have just anchored within your being is a profound gift, not only to yourself, but also to the entire world. It represents the frequency of the future made manifest in the present moment, solidifying this new state of being. You are joining your light with the thousands of others who are performing this very same activation across the globe, creating a powerful collective field of transformation. I now encourage you to go to the comments section right now and make your final powerful declaration. Type the words, I have arrived. Understand that this is not a statement of ego or self-importance. It is rather a profound declaration of soul presence, a recognition of your true essence and power. You have arrived in your purpose, ready to fulfill your unique mission. You have arrived in the frequency of the new earth, aligning yourself with a higher vibrational reality. Typing, I have arrived, serves as the energetic seal on your transformation, solidifying your commitment to this new path. It is the first decree you will make as a fully activated citizen of the Golden Age, a time of peace, harmony, and abundance. Do this now and feel the collective power of our unified arrival, the shared intention of a global community. So what happens next? What will the world feel like on Tuesday or November 4th? And in the days that follow, for you, the awakened and activated individual, the world will feel remarkably brand new. This is not an exaggeration or hyperbole. It is a genuine shift in perception. It will be as if a dull gray filter has been lifted from your perception, allowing you to see the world in its true, vibrant colors. Colors will appear more vivid, more saturated, more alive. The taste of clean water, the sound of bird song, the feeling of sunlight on your skin. All of these simple pleasures will feel exquisitely new and sensually rich. You will awaken each day with a sense of profound lightness in your being, a feeling of freedom and joy. You will experience a deep, abiding peace and an electrifying clarity of purpose that you have likely never felt before. The mental fog of the 3D matrix, the limiting beliefs and illusions of the old paradigm, will begin to dissipate. Your connection to your intuition will become crystal clear, allowing you to access your inner wisdom with ease. Synchronicities, meaningful coincidences, will become your new normal, guiding you on your path. The universe will begin to communicate with you constantly through signs, symbols, and divinely timed encounters, providing you with guidance and support. Your power of manifestation will be amplified 1,000-fold, allowing you to create your reality with intention and ease. The gap between your intention and its physical appearance will shrink dramatically, making it easier to bring your desires into fruition. You will think of what you need, and it will appear in your life, often unexpectedly. You will ask a question in your mind, and the answer will be delivered to you seemingly by magic. However, this is not magic in the traditional sense. This is the physics of the fifth dimension, a higher realm of consciousness where thoughts and intentions manifest rapidly. This is your natural state of being, your inherent ability to create and shape your reality. They too will feel the massive influx of energy, but lacking the spiritual context to understand it, they will likely interpret it as chaos and disruption. This high-frequency light will act as an irritant to their dense fear-based energy fields, triggering feelings of anxiety, uncertainty, and overwhelm. You will likely see a dramatic increase in emotional outbursts, irrational behavior, and a desperate clinging to old failing systems as people attempt to maintain control in the face of change. The news media will likely report on economic volatility, political scandals, and social unrest, focusing on the negative aspects of the transition. However, it is important to remember that they are simply reporting on the death throes of the old paradigm, the final stages of its collapse. Do not be alarmed by this. Do not be drawn into their fear or allow their negativity to influence your own state of being. Your mission now is not to save them, not to preach to them, and not to try and convince them of what has happened. Your mission is to simply be the frequency to embody the light and radiate it outwards. You are now a walking, talking lighthouse, a beacon of hope in a world that may seem increasingly chaotic. Your calm, centered, high-vibrational presence is the single most powerful stabilizing force you can offer the world. Your very energy field will ripple out and subconsciously soothe the chaos around you, creating a sense of peace and tranquility. People will be drawn to your peace and your positive energy without necessarily understanding why. You will become a beacon of hope simply by embodying your own truth and living in alignment with your highest self. You are to be in this world, but not of it, meaning that you can navigate the challenges of the old paradigm without being consumed by its negativity. You will walk through the chaos of the collapsing 3D matrix, but you will be shielded by the high frequency of your 5D consciousness, allowing you to remain grounded and centered. You will observe the drama unfolding around you, but you will not partake in it or allow it to affect your inner peace. You are an ambassador of the new earth, demonstrating a new way of being, a way of living in harmony, peace, and abundance. This is the beginning of your true soul's work, the reason you incarnated on this planet at this time. In the weeks and months following this shift, your divine purpose, which may have been a vague feeling or a subtle intuition before, will now crystallize with breathtaking clarity, revealing itself to you in its full brilliance. You will be divinely inspired to create, to build, to contribute your unique gifts to the world. You will be guided to build the new systems that will replace the old, creating a more sustainable, equitable, and compassionate society. Some of you will be guided to create new communities based on cooperation, unity, and shared values, fostering a sense of belonging and connection. Some will create new forms of healing that work on the energetic and quantum levels, addressing the root causes of illness and promoting holistic well-being. Some will create art, music, and stories that carry the frequency of the new earth, awakening the hearts of others and inspiring them to embrace their own potential. You are the builders of the dawn, the pioneers of a new era of peace and prosperity. Do not worry about the how, the specific steps you need to take to fulfill your purpose. Your only job is to listen to the clear guidance of your heart, your intuition, and to take the inspired action you are guided to take, one step at a time. The universe will support your mission in ways that will seem miraculous, providing you with everything you need to succeed. The resources, the connections, the opportunities, they will all flow to you with ease and grace, because you are now in perfect alignment with the divine plan, resonating with the energy of abundance and possibility. You will also begin to find your tribe, your true soul family, the people who resonate with your energy and share your vision for the future. The energetic magnet of the portal will now draw you together with the other activated souls on this planet, creating a powerful network of light and support. These reunions will be swift, profound, and undeniable as you recognize kindred spirits in unexpected places. You will look into the eyes of a stranger and see a beloved friend you have known for 1,000 lifetimes, feeling an instant connection and a deep sense of belonging. The loneliness is over. The great reunion has begun as souls awaken and come together to create a new world. You have navigated the most challenging and pivotal shift in human history, overcoming obstacles and embracing your own potential. You have answered the call of your soul, stepping into your power and aligning with your divine purpose. You have faced the shadows within and without, confronting your fears and embracing your vulnerabilities. And you have chosen the light, choosing to focus on love, hope, and possibility. You have remembered who you truly are, a divine, eternal, and infinitely powerful creator, being here at this time by choice to participate in the most glorious event the universe has ever witnessed, the birth of a planet into love. The struggle is over. The work was in the remembering, in awakening to your true nature, and you have remembered. Now the great joy begins, the joy of creating, of connecting, of living in a reality where love is the only law and abundance is the only truth. This is your birthright reclaimed, your inherent power restored. This is the promise fulfilled, the culmination of a long and arduous journey. The wait is over. The new dawn is here, ushering in an era of peace, prosperity, and joy. Welcome to the new earth, a world of endless possibilities. Welcome home to your true self and your divine purpose. If this message has activated a deep truth within your soul, if you feel a resonance with its message and a stirring of excitement within your heart, if you are ready to continue this journey of ascension and creation, then make sure you are subscribed to Portal of Awakening. This channel is your ongoing resource, providing you with daily energetic updates, guidance, and support. It is also your connection to our global family of light, a community of like-minded souls who are committed to creating a better world. Your journey does not end here. In fact, it has just begun, and we will walk this golden path together, supporting each other every step of the way. As a final powerful seal upon this entire sacred experience, I want you to anchor your new reality in the collective field, one last time, solidifying your intention and amplifying its power. In the comments below, type the number 777, the number of divine magic, of spiritual completion, and of miraculous manifestation. By typing 777, you are declaring to the heavens and the earth that your transformation is complete, your magic is activated, and your miraculous new life has now begun, a life filled with joy, abundance, and purpose.